While we focus on Miguel Tejada and what he does in the cleanup spot in the lineup, his transition continues defensively, the move to third base. For more on that, let's head across to the MASN booth and welcome in Amber.
That's right, Jim. Well, Miguel Tejada is a seasoned hitter, but he's just 20 games into his career as a third baseman. And so far, it's been a little rough. He has 5 errors on the year. The most recent one came last night against the Yankees. And it wasn't surprising when I sat down with infield coach Juan Samuel today. I asked him, how's the transition going? He said, clearly, we have a lot of work to do. Now, Samuel said that Miguel Tejada isn't expected to rob hitters of base hits just yet, but he is expected to make those routine plays, and some of those he's not making. And Miguel Tejada was the first to admit that. I sat down with him as well, and I asked him what he thinks he needs to improve on.
I got to work on everything, you know. In the game, you never stop working, and for me, I thinking every day I got to learn how to be playing third base, and at the same time, when I was playing short, is working every day to get better and better.
Juan said one thing he did like about you is you seem to be really aware of the threat of bunting. Who is going to bunt? It seemed like yesterday with this Yankees lineup, you knew who was going to bunt. Is that something that's always on your mind out there?
Yeah, every time I face a new thing, I check the lineup and I know what guy can bunt, and I prepare for that. I don't want to wait till they bunting to me reaction with what I do is just playing. If they bunting, I'm ready for that.
Do you feel like people will test you because they know you're a new third baseman? They'll see if you can play the bunt?
Yeah, they probably, they probably think they have a chance to bunt and get hit just me to play in third base for them. I'm a gamer. If they bunt, I'm gonna do it like 3 hours at third base.
Get them out so they won't do it again, right?
Yeah, that's what I do.
So Miguel Tejada, work still in progress. He is not the first high-profile shortstop to make a transition to third base. Here is a look at Alex Rodriguez and Cal Ripken, how they did in their first 16 games at third base. Miguel Tejada, we said, had 5 errors into that time span. Alex Rodriguez, 2 errors, and Cal Ripken had 3 errors at this point in his transition to third base back in 1997. Now, the good news is, if you recall last night's game, we did see some shaky defensive play from Miguel Tejada, especially in the 6th inning. There was a Nick Swisher single up the middle that he also bobbled. That was not called an error, but he did make a heads-up play, getting Jorge Posada rounding second base. So at least those defensive instincts are still there. He's making heads-up plays out there, and let's hope that transitions over to third base. Jim?